All right, boys and girls, hope you enjoyed the story that we read today. It was the Happy Birthday Moon, and enjoyed singing our birthday song. I sure miss singing all our songs that we've learned. We'll need to continue practicing some of those that we haven't done in a while. Today we need to move on into our handwriting, and we need to pull out page 113. We got some pretty kites at the top. Again, this is our handwriting paper. And just like we've been doing, boys and girls, every day this week, we're going to continue using our pencil to write with. So be sure you have that pencil. We're going to continue to write our first and last name, finger space in the middle, just like we've done. I know you guys do a great job doing that. All right, we're looking at our sentences, and we're going to continue doing what we've been doing, boys and girls. And Mom and Dad, I kind of say the same thing over and over again, but it's just always those good reminders, and hoping those boys and girls are locking these things in their head as we go through them. We're going to look, and we always tie our reading, decoding in with our handwriting, so we're going to go right to row 1 after we've written our name with our pencil, and we're going to first of all read through that sentence. We're going to look, and we see short O, magic, shorty, long I, magic-y. Again, all those skills in one sentence. Remember, boys and girls, when the capital I at the beginning like that, it's talking about ourself, I, and it's capital. It's at the beginning of the sentence, and it's always capital. You're going to read through the short O, g, ought, tricky word, a color word, R-E-D, red, red, magic-y at the end, kite, makes that long vowel say its name. Practice reading that. I got a red kite. Again, we're going to practice tracing and writing it. And don't forget what goes at the end of those sentences. What is that called? Period. You should be saying a period. That's that little dot right there. Now, if you were listening, when you do get to color, you heard the direction of what color to color the kite. Did anybody catch what that was? I bet you did. It's that R-E-D, red. So they were giving you a direction as you read through that. Make sure you keep that in your brain. All right. After you trace the gray and you write it neatly, remembering those spacings, those finger space, keeping up those handwriting skills, we go down to row 3. Same letter at the beginning, capital, what is that? That is the letter I. It's a capital I when we're talking about ourselves. It's capital. I, read these with me, ill. There's those 2 L's again. We've talked about this before, but it makes one sound. Will. 2 vowels go walking. Eep. Tricky word, the. We had this same word. We saw it up here, magic E. What is that? Kite. S. Long A, magic E. Safe. Hopefully you are reading through those. Remember, good practice, even though it's handwriting, to read through that. I will keep the kite safe. Look at that pretty sunshine, like a nice spring day. All right, tracing and writing our sentences. And don't forget to color that kite. What color direction 1 told you to color it? I bet you remember. When we flip to the back, it's just a quick review of letters that we've already learned, but you'll notice that they mixed in some capital and lowercase. We've got an alarm clock here. We got somebody snoozing away. We're going to find out his name in just a minute. But we also see letters. Let's see if you can say those letters by yourself. Can you say those by yourself? All right, I see they threw in lowercase, capital, and then the next row. Can you read those and say those by yourself? Let's go back and say them together. F-A-T-I, T-I-F-A. Yeah, they mixed those capital and lowercase because then we got to do the matching. All right, they put the letters on there. We've got to match up capital and lowercase f. capital and lowercase a, capital and lowercase t, capital and lowercase I. Can you match those up? Great job. We are going to say those sounds. F, 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 f. A. Let's do short A first. A, a, a. Now let's do long A. Pretty simple. A, T, 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 t. And I. Short I first. I, I, I. And then the long I. Pretty simple again. I. So make sure you say the letter. Make sure you hear the sound of the letter. And you match capital and lowercase. Remember, capital and lowercase, they look sometimes a little differently when we look at them. Sometimes there's not much difference, but look at capital A and how different lowercase a looks. All right, after you've done that, let's go down to row 1. Again, same thing, tracing and writing our sentences, good reading practice. This time it starts with a vowel. It, is, and that magic E at the end, l. I bet you can sound that out. 8, late. It is late. Practice reading that, practice tracing that. Don't forget that period. And of course, writing that on the line. Using your best handwriting. If you need to erase, use that eraser on your pencil to fix it. All right, now we're going to find out who this boy is sleeping away up here. His first name, of course, it's at the beginning of the sentence, but it's also his first name, so it's a capital letter. T, t, m, t, m, Tim. Maybe you know somebody named Tim. All right, here's this word. We've had it on the front. Again, short I, w, ill, will. 2 L's, 1 sound, remember. G, et, get. In, b, ed, bed. Very good. Look at that word bed. We've talked about that before. We see the B faces that way, the D. B's have bellies, D's don't. Remember, we got to be careful we don't confuse those. Mom and Dad, sometimes B's and D's get confused. That's okay. Just take a look at it again, boys and girls, and make sure you got that B with the belly in the front. B, 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 ed. All right? Everybody look at Tim. Say, wake up, Tim. He's snoozing away, isn't he, boys and girls? All right, make sure you've traced. Make sure you write. Make sure you have a period at the end. And make sure that you've practiced reading. Handwriting's always a little extra practice time, not just for handwriting, but also for our reading. All right. Well, boys and girls, I hope you are continuing to read. I know you've got your readers, but also, Mom and Dad, that Epic sounds like many of you were able to log on fine. Again, it should be no cost to you. There's a code that you were able to log on. So, again, let's keep that 15 minutes of reading something daily. Keep up those reading fluency skills as we go through. Today I want to continue working a little bit more on our blends. We're just going to go over our L blends, and then we're going, if you can, have a blank piece of paper. We're going to draw something blank that they can draw and color on. We're going to go through our blends, and that's what we'll be doing, practicing today. I want to look just at the L blends on this side, boys and girls. So if you can say those with me and practice, we're going to say them. BL, blah, blah, blah. Can you say that 3 times? Blah, blah, blah. CL, can you say that with me? Cla, cla, cla. Sounding good. FL, fla, fla, fla. GL, gla, gla, gla. Make sure we're getting that g, g, g sound. And, whoops, PL, pla, pla, pla. And SL, sla, sla, sla. Those are the 6 L blends that we want to talk about, all right? That's taking that letter L, and just blending it in with another letter. Good job. We're going to be seeing those, and it's so helpful if we know those when we're decoding that we can just make that one sound. All right, so instead of working on a worksheet today, boys and girls, if you have a blank piece of paper, and again, Mom and Dad, if you can just pull out something, we are just going to take that paper and we're just going to divide it into 6 blanks. All right, if you can just draw a line down the middle and get those so that we have 6 blanks. And then, boys and girls, you get to do this part, all right? If Mom and Dad were able to help you get those blanks, and if you can't get the lines on there and you just have a blank piece of paper, that's fine too. Whatever kind of works for everybody is fine. Make sure, though, that your name is on the back. I need your first name so that when you put this back in the packet of work and I get it, I know whose it is, all right? Those papers just all need to go in that envelope that I sent with all the work in it. Everything we finish can just go back in that envelope. And then, boys and girls, your job is to take your pencil and you're going to write these blends. Remember, we're using our pencil and we're going to use our neat handwriting. All the letters will be lowercase. So take your pencil in one of the areas. If you got like a square, you're going to write BL, lowercase b, blah, blah. Make sure it's not a D. Mom and Dad, you might need to double check. And if it is, boys and girls, get that eraser. Just turn it around, make a B. CL, cl, FL, fl, PL, or I'm sorry, GL. Sorry, I'm looking upside down. GL, PL, and SL. All right, let me put that a little closer and I'll say this again. Again, kindergarten, lowercase, neatly, BL, blah, CL, cla, FL, fla, GL, gla, PL, pla, and SL, sla. All right. Once you have all that on there, make sure your paper looks nice and neat. We're going to go back. Now we're going to do the fun part. We're going to think of something that makes a blah sound at the beginning. Now, I'm going to give you an idea for each one as we go through. If you have a different idea and Mom and Dad or brother, sister, whoever is working with you, if that's a blah sound, that's fine. You can draw that. We're going to draw them. And then, of course, when you're done, you're going to go back and use your crayons. You can add some more detail on that. But I want you to think of a blah word, all right? Blah, B-L. I had an idea, maybe block. If you have a different idea, but it's a B-L word, that's fine. You go ahead and draw that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and kind of go through these, and then I'll shut the video off and you can work on them and take your time and color them. BL, blah, I suggested block. Go with whatever BL word you want. CL, cl, maybe a clock. We were talking about clocks with our math lessons. Clock. Of course, you guys know what's that shape. The clocks that we're doing should be a circle. You can do something detail on that as you work on this. After I shut the video off is fine. FL, fla. I was thinking flower. It's springtime. We're starting to see flowers grow. If you have a different FL word, that is fine. GL. I was thinking of globe. Globe. We've been talking about children around the world, and we find that country on the globe. If you have a different word, that's fine. PL. Plate. Plate. And SL. Sled, slut. Those were just a few ideas of each one Miss Paris had. If you have a different one, again, go ahead and draw and color your blend. As long as it makes that sound at the beginning, that sounds great. Draw it. If you want to add a little detail when you're done, that's fine. And of course, color it with whatever you have, crayons or markers, the best that you can. All right, go ahead and work on that. Great job on your handwriting. Keep working on that. And in the next video, we'll go over a little bit of our math lesson. But boys and girls, I'm so proud of you. You're doing a great job. Keep working. Keep doing your best work for Mom and Dad. Love you.